Hello, this is Mark. I work at one of the Apple retail store, and today I'm going to unveil a very top secret about the extra incomes of the Apple's computer ins, which is the AppleCare Protection Plan. I've been working for Apple Store for 6 years, and lots of people kept asking me about whether or not should they buy the extended warranty called AppleCare Protection Plan. In general, I shrunk and said things like, well, it's depending on you, okay? Because the AppleCare Protection Plan extends your existing international warranty from 1 year up to 3 years from the original purchase date, okay? And in general, there is another secret, because those salesperson will tell you that if you buy the AppleCare, you will get award-winning technical support team from Apple. The secret is, even though you won't buy the AppleCare, you still have the right to call this technical support team anyway. Okay? The AppleCare Protection Plan will not cover any damage from accident, like you dropped it, or you might happen to pour any liquid onto your motherboard. Your computers will not be covered by the AppleCare Protection Plan. Okay? So in general, lots of people kept asking me around the world. They said they went to Apple Store and the salespersons over there kept trying to sell the AppleCare to them. Why? The reason is every salesperson throughout any Apple Store in the world, they earn extra commission from the AppleCare Protection Plan. Because AppleCare Protection Plan is really hard to be sold. AppleCare Protection Plan is like car insurance policy, it's like life insurance policy. Okay? So the thing is, I will not just be black and white and some sort of, okay, go for it, or don't buy the AppleCare. But I will have the secret for you. Because AppleCare is not just small amount of money, it's a lot of money. AppleCare Protection Plan costs more than, like for the 15-inch MacBook Pro, it costs more than new iPhone 4G. So this is very important. There are 3 important and significant factors that might cause your Mac to be broken easily. If you can control these 3 factors, you don't have to buy the AppleCare Protection Plan. Because to be perfectly honest, even though you bought the AppleCare Protection Plan, and after the first 3 years, your computer will not be covered by the AppleCare Protection Plan anyway. The first factors that might cause damage to your Mac is the humidity and high temperature. This is very important. You know what? The highest temperatures that your Mac can stand during its processing time is 35 Celsius degree, not more than that. The temperatures of our human physical body is 37, right? If you go beyond 35 Celsius degree, your Mac tends to be broken. Okay? So you have to be aware of the humidity and also the temperature. And the store, I mean, just keep the Mac, like if you want to store your Mac without using it, the highest temperatures that your Mac could stand is 45 Celsius degree. This is very important. Okay? Higher temperatures might cause 2 things. Firstly, your motherboard will be broken. And secondly, the battery will drain itself. The battery will keep less energy. Okay? It will drain itself up. It will lose the capacities to keep energy inside the battery by itself. So don't leave your Mac in your car under direct sunlight, because apart from your Mac can be broken easily, it might be got stolen. Okay, so this is first thing. Apart from higher temperature, secondly, we call that power surge. In order to prevent power surge, the easiest way to do that is very easy. You have to spend $10 and buy something called socket extender, or somebody calls it plug extender. It's a very long plug extender, and there's a sign right there says surge protector, like from Toshino, Belkin, whatever. Okay, and please buy the one with the fuse inside, because if the power might surge, the fuse will be broken, and then you get to change and pay another $10 for that, but we don't have to pay for the motherboard. Because sometimes when you use your Mac and then your girlfriend or your kids, they might want to do some ironings or do some cooking, okay? So, or turn on the air condition. These kinds of devices consume very high levels of energy, okay? So sometimes it causes the energy surge, okay, into your electricity line. This is very important. Okay, you have to be aware of this. And lastly, you have to be aware of vibrations. Sometimes the hard drive, the SATA hard drive, might happen to be broken. Sometimes the optical drives might happen to be broken due to the vibration. Okay? Because when we use SATA hard drive, it's always spinning all the time. Okay? So when you might happen to move your laptops in your house without closing the lid, but at that time the hard drive was still spinning, you might cause something called bad sectors on the hard drive. That means there was some sort of impact between the hard drive and the pin. Or you might drop your bags on the floor on a regular basis. Okay, so before you remove your Mac in your house, especially laptop, you have to make sure that you close the screen, okay, and your Mac has gone to sleep mode before you remove that. If you can control these three factors, you don't have to spend money for the AppleCare protection plan, because AppleCare protection plan is a waste of money. Okay, I think, to be perfect, it's not going to be broken within the first 3 years for sure if you use it properly. But of course, if you have kids and your kids want to go to college, and then within the next 3 years you wanted to, okay, got peace of mind, like, okay, I don't want to spend more than this. If something might be broken, okay, they can take care of themselves. But be aware of one last important thing. AppleCare will not cover any physically caused damages by accident. Okay? So you have to wait till it's be broken by itself. Apple is very clever, because AppleCare is like some sort of fundamental to goes to those who have lost their motherboard or screen. Apple would get the money from the AppleCare fund. Okay? So it's depending on you. You don't have to worry about the AppleCare, technical support. If you just type in Google Apple telephone technical support, you will see all the list of toll-free numbers throughout another country or throughout the world, which allow you to call them for free. Because in general, for the sake of matter, they won't ask you whether you bought the AppleCares or not. So for me, the answer is, if you might control those aforementioned three factors that might harm your computer, you don't have to go for the AppleCare protection plan. Just save your money for the iPhone 4 or the iPad. That's from my heart. Thanks for watching.